The Collective 50/50, it's a professional organization created by professional women in the cinema and audiovisual industry to promote careers of women, but careers of professionals who are underrepresented in the sector. The first big action we made, it was this. We were in the red carpet in Cannes. We don't do a lot of glamour things like this, but it was very symbolic to be here in Cannes to show how we are so underrepresented in the industry. We have 4 principal missions. Some data, some studies about industry, about gender parity in festival, in César, Oscar, and Venice Festival, about gender parity behind the camera. We also discuss with the institutions, the cinema institution, to promote our topics about equality and inclusion in the cinema. With create a charter for parity, for example, or a concrete action. For example, we create the bonus parité, the parity bonus. It's a financial bonus for cinema projects who have parity in head departments. So also for the formation against sexual violence in the industry. So now it's obligatory to have this formation to work, and it was one of our action. We also organize an annual summit on equality and inclusion the 8th December. Next Monday. So we are a little team. In the organization there is 100 members from the industry or for organization, for production organization or union. But we are a little team of 3 persons and 14 volunteers. Yes. Yeah. And we do a lot of things like feminist cine club, or I don't know, because we do a lot of things. So we also make we also do workshop for all members to talk about all topics. So that's it. I put here some data about for the French industry. We talk a lot about gender and women and men, not because I don't want to be binary, but we can in France make studies about some other criteria like origin, like religion, or other topics. So it's forbidden in the French law. So we'll talk a lot about gender. So I work at the Collective 50/50 for the concrete project. The first one is a 50/50 Bible with a free online directory for the professional of the industry. And you in this platform, it's free. You can register, and you will find more than 100 profile of professional to create a team, artistic and technical team with more diversity profile. My other mission is the mentoring program. The one-to-one program, it's 6 months matchmaking and support initiative to connecting young professionals with established professionals to create privileged relationships between them. And the participants are young professionals who don't have a network or a very small network, so it's very important to create this kind of connection. and the participants are young professionals who don't have a network or a very small network, so it's very important to create this kind of connection. It's a few numbers of the few statistics I made about the program since the beginning. We start 5 years ago, so we are proud of this initiative, but we will talk about this in detail because it's not so easy to to propose this kind of program. And the ambition of the mentorship is to for the pair of mentor and mentees to meet regularly and to discuss about how developing a professional project, how what is the insight of the work of the jobs and the quality of the profession also. It is also talking about advice on searching jobs or internship, and how to expanding their network or to have help in general for their career. I think this support give a real boost to start their career and facilitate, sorry, thank you, the entry of into the workforce. The call for application, we receive a lot of application, really, because for all this reason, when you are young and you finish the school or you don't have you're an autodidact, for example, it's very complicated to work. So it's a reason why we have a lot of application, but at the final we keep only 5% of the application. So it's we can do. We don't have another solution, but yes, there is a. It's already. It's un besoin. A need, yes, it's a big need in the industry. We can it's not for doing like name dropping, but no, there is there is some example of professional who participate in the mentoring program. So we are very proud of their help. It was very helpful, and yes, and there is more than 2,060 mentors from the beginning, and there is some statistic about the participation of the mentees. Previously, it's very difficult to organize this kind of project because there is a lot of candidates, and we can choose everyone, and it's also complicated to find mentors to help young people. I think to promote a mentoring program, we recommended to raising awareness about set design and costume career, because I have noticed that diversity is still limited in this department. Sorry for the observation. There is an urgent need to demystify this profession and to spark new vocation. It's important also to being transparent about the reality of the job, because we don't want to sell dreams. We are in this industry is very hard, very difficult. So we have to be honest with these young people, and it's important to create a network of Mendy because they will after that form their first solidarity network, and they will maybe work together in the future. We also create other mentoring programs. So there is a boost program for women and gender minorities. It's a mentoring program for director and producer. It's a 4 months program with webinars, sorry, and at the end of the formation there is an immersion at the Art Film Festival to promote their project, and they will in the Art Film Festival pitch their films. And we will launch next year the Mariama Lab with a mentoring program for in West Africa for five directors. So it's a it's a mix of mentorship with writing residency and masterclass, and also an immersion in a African festival. So that's it.
Thank you. Basic general question. I don't know, how does the 50/50 collective get funded? How does it work? Do you guys have a budget to do some of these programs?
Oh.
I mean, I know it's a small budget. You said there's three of you full-time, I guess, working for 50/50, so.
No, the origin of the collective was the Me Too movement, and at the Me Too movement 6 years ago, we received some support from the institution, from the industry, also from the professional. But we talk about that previously. The economic reality of the industry is complicated, and the fight against violence is not finished. So it's complicated to have money to raise money for our projects. It's for example, we receive 60% of public money, and it's a big problem because we see the movement, the political movement in France, in Europe, with the raising of the discrimination, and it's complicated to find money. And we also have the support of Netflix for the mentoring program since the beginning. It's very helpful.
At the beginning, there was a statistic that it said 2024 was one of the worst years in terms of female-directed films in France. So, do you feel like, what do you think about that in terms of what you guys are trying to do versus the reality of what happens in the industry?
It's still a fight. We have seen an increase of women directors this last years, but since 2 years there is I don't know, the fall of the statistic. We can't really explain that, but it's important to stay dynamic with this topic, because I don't want to give some names or institution, but sometimes when you talk about them, they can say that there is less directors, female directors. We don't have to give you money, so it don't work. And
I remember reading at the time when it was created, France still at some point had the highest percentage of female directors. Is that still the case with regards to the rest of Europe and America, actually?
No, we are not the leader of yes, of women directors. In Nordic country, we talk about 30. I don't
Like over
know to
30%?
say. Yes.
Yeah, okay. But
Yes,
Nordic countries
yes,
a
in
little...
Nordic yes.
Okay.
Yeah, actually building on this, because you mentioned two other associations. I know in Germany there's one, you said all around Europe. Is there an aim to collectivize and start talking between the European countries and like put all the, I don't know, like put all the associations together who have the same aim?
Yes, we have the same objective, and we talk together during festivals like the Berlinale, also in Cannes. So the objective for us is to create things together. We have the both program with CIMA and Mutim, but we also talk with Poland to make a new program. We want to create like a big mentoring program with other urban country, or to and there is a project of federate all the European feminist organizations. So I know that there is this project. So we will see next year.
Simple question: do you already work with cinema schools with students?
Yes, we make some intervention in the school in the cinema school, but also universities. And this year we work on, we have several groups of work on different topics, like the fight against violence or mentoring or discrimination. And we have great schoolwork to make prevention with the school, and because there is a lot of students who comes to us to talk about the bad experiences they live at school. So there is a real topic.
And I have a second question. Do you already notice in cinema school if the parity exists already?
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
there is there is parity 50-50 at cinema school, but when you start your career, the woman disappears. So maybe there is, I don't know.
Thank you.